sexy, chocolate. You ever heard about the birds and the bees? Oh yeah, it's gonna get real sticky when I think about doing to you. You know what I mean?
What you thinking about doing?
A little bit of everything. Well, I'm gonna get straight to the point. I think we should film it. I just want to see it over and over. You know what we doing. I gotta see that.
What if people
No, I ain't gonna show nobody. Ain't nobody gonna see it. It's gonna be between me and you. You gotta trust me. You know what I mean? Don't even worry about that. I got you.
Okay.
All right. Let's do this thing.
Early in the mornings when I think about you, yeah, I hit you like what you said.
We gon' spark up pace, yeah. Who got the fucking weed? Pull up drink, lean. We sippin' till we lean. Hold up, wait. We out here with the team. Underlay, that's how we live a dream. Spark up bait, yeah. Who got the fucking weed? Pull up drink, lean. We sippin' till we lean. Hold up, wait.
Now I do remember you from this one.
Which one?
Oh, you know which one.
Oh yeah, I think the one everyone talks about. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna have to bring it up. Let's talk about it. Let's just talk about
Go ahead. What are we talking about?
Talking about the sex tape?
Yeah, man. Everybody love that.
Ooh, I was a main character of this story. It was.
Is that you?
Yes. Unfortunately, yes. First of all, I want to punch Miles in the face for even making that happen.
All right, man. So the Lost Sextape was a Mako project that I was in a group with Tanisha and Prey. We were in the union trying to figure out what our project was going to be about. Prey put it in my head that the professor liked sex. Like, he liked sex scenes. I was like, what the fuck? Why are you... Okay, because she had been in a class where you show your project before, and she was like, he loved the project that had sex scenes. I was like, all right. Not gonna lie, that's fucking weird. But I'm okay with it. So let's see what we got here. So I said in my head, I remember they were like over talking. I was just thinking about what we could do. I was like, yo, why not make the whole thing about sex then? Why not let's make a movie about a lost sex tape?
At first, I was like, Miles, hell no. Like, what the hell? Like, you want me to do it? Like, me? And I was like, how far is this gonna go, Miles? Because I know him, and I know he's extremely extra. So I was like, don't lie. Put it all on the table before I accept this job, because...
I casted Travis because he was like my number one at the time, like as far as being in front of the camera. And I needed somebody that I trust, because I just started to see the potential of what, you know, we could actually do with this. Like, this would be the first time me really making a film, like a short film. So I just saw the potential, but Prey wanted to use like a football player or somebody, you know, a little more built and stuff that she would be comfortable with doing a sex scene with. And I just talked to her like, hey, you know, I don't know none of them niggas. I don't know how they gonna act and stuff. I just need somebody that I trust for this role. And I told her like, I need Travis.
He actually was like, man, you want to, you know, star in the college sex tape? And I was like, shit, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely willing to star in some shit like that, so. This girl, bro, had a big old boob. So I got a hot dog bun, some ketchup and mustard, right? And I got the hot dog bun, put it between her butt cheeks, so I put my meat on the butt, and rub it, well, you know what happened. Like a slow dog. Yeah, like a slow dog.
I'm scared. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm scared. And he's like, I thought you want to act. You know what I'm saying, Prey? Like, you want to do it, then you know, you got to test yourself. I believe in you. You can do this, man. You can do it. Like, people going to love it. I'm just like, okay, he hyping it up, so I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna do it.
She was reluctant, but she just, you know, she agreed with it and she just trusted me. So I was like, okay, cool.
Keep on playing, bro. I need my money. I'm playing. I'm not playing. Where you going, bitch? What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. Calm down.
I'm sorry. I got bills to pay.
Yeah, kind of clumsy. I'm sorry.
Haven't I seen you before somewhere?
When I read the script, I felt like it was definitely testing for me, but I was willing to do it. But I still always felt like Miles was up to something. Like, he was just gonna pop up with some shit that was not in that script. Like, I just knew that was gonna happen, and it did a couple times.
I think we should make our own sex tape, though. I think it'd be fun.
With me.
Right, me and you. Put Nick in nasty order now.
But you know, I'm not even into stuff like that. That sex scene, it was not. Ooh, it was not as graphic and as long as it was. Just I thought it was just gonna be like a quick little moment.
You finna make a movie.
All the rain keeps falling and these hoes keep calling.
All these raindrops falling out my window.
But the details and I was like, Miles, like we kept filming that, and I was like, bro, don't be trying to get this man no points on the low.
Got all these hoes calling, asking me to come through. What they don't know is all they do is make me call you.
I was like excited, I ain't gonna lie. I was happy. I was like nervous but happy at the same time. I was just, and then, you know, I'm already goofy, so I was kind of just goofy like doing the role, you know what I'm saying? So it was a fun experience. It was definitely fun, man. All the way around.
And ask if I can sex you, lady. Can we do it till we both look crazy?
So goofy, and I would feel, oh, he gonna see this. I could feel his private area sometimes. I'm just like, oh my God, can we put the cover right there so I ain't gotta feel it? But I'm sorry, but yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, I didn't feel awkward at all. So
How was your scene partner?
she seemed cool. Bray was like, she was cool. Yeah.
He made it awkward quite a few times, cause like we'll be doing something and then he'd just be like, oh shit, Free, oh shit, man, that's hot.
All these raindrops falling on my window.
All the rain keeps falling and these hoes keep calling.
All these raindrops.
What you doing?
A little top between Budo or no?
No.
All right.
I feel like it took 5 hours because we kept doing it, and he'll be like, okay, let's try different positions. We did go over here, go over there, turn around, upside down. I was like, okay, I wish we can get this shot. But it probably was maybe like 30 minutes to an hour or something like that.
I wanna know, can I sex you, baby? And have you had any good sex lately? Baby, you know I'm from Atlanta and they raise me like a pimp. Raise me like a pimp. And there's a lot of girls.
Yeah, man, we filmed it, and it was a very intriguing experience as far as the sex scene goes.
Who ass is that? Who dick is that? That's me. That's you? That's you? It's me, dog. Oh, who is this? Look. Bro, that's Susie. That's her, dog. The Mako Majors do a movie screening every year where everybody gets to make their own movie in a class and show it to the whole school.
I had 2 projects being shown in the auditorium, but I was so focused on the Lost Sextape, like my other group, I basically told them, y'all don't even fucking worry about it. I'm about to throw something together and we'll be fine. Like I don't think they did anything with the project. Like I don't think they touched it. The first time seeing it was at the auditorium.
Shut the fuck up! I fuck all 5 of y'all! In the ass! No lubrication! You like it, so you like that. You know you like that shit.
What do you say?
y'all niggas know y'all fucked up, right? When y'all played me.
I play what game?
Now it's time for y'all to play my game. Courtesy of D. Who the fuck is D?
What hearts and shit? Who?
I bet it's a bitch, and I'm a fucking
I ain't trying to play.
I'm D, bitches.
Hell no! Get that nigga! Get that nigga! Get that nigga!
When Miles did shit for class, like that, it be some straight bullshit.
Yep.
It be some straight bullshit. And the funny thing about it was, it still was better than most of half of the people's shit that actually had shit.
Exactly. He made another one called Letters that he was just like, I'm gonna just throw this out. I'm
Man,
not
he did that shit in Windows Movie Maker. I swear to God, he made that shit in Windows Movie Maker.
It was the second best film there besides the Lost Sextape.
Besides the Lost Sextape.
And I'm just like, damn, like you really just gonna shit on these people like that?
Yeah, you got like the top 2 films in here. Bullshit. I know you could do better than this.
Right. We promoted that bitch. Like we promoted the Lost Sextape. Like this is a screening for our film, the Lost Sextape, and people, they filled that fucking auditorium.
I know that my professor and that whole department said that was like the biggest turnout that they had ever had.
It's everywhere. Oh man. Susie. I tried to talk to you, but didn't work out. This black dot tries to talk to you and you make a sex tape with him. Ain't this some salty some of my shizzle dizzle? But you know what I'm gonna do? I guess the last laugh. Just go right here to the email. Send all. It's fucked up. It's real fucked up. But I'm a fucked up ass nigga. Send all.
Like it was at the end of the year. Like people go home. Like people stayed at the school and auditorium just to see the film. I'm like, oh wow, this is pretty fucking nuts. Like it was pretty packed. So the Lost Sextape was the 5th film. Now with this, so the Lost Sextape was 23 minutes. The project, I think it was supposed to be past like 15 minutes. Other people's projects were like 20, 25 minutes and stuff, but they cut their shits off. Like 10 minutes into it, they would just cut it off because it was trash. Like it was boring. It was like you could see in everybody's faces, like people was falling asleep, like it was just trash. So they would cut it off. So I was scared that they was gonna do that to ours because it was 23 minutes. But they let that bitch play the whole way goddamn through.
Yeah, I was like, shoot. I was already just, I was just excited about the whole thing. I was like, shoot, ready to play.
Frey hosted it. Like, she hosted the screening. She had let me introduce it. Probably shouldn't have did that, but hey. Yeah, I'm about to get real nasty.
And new sex tape. Oh, what the fuck? We finally got one, nigga? God damn. I'm getting tired of watching damn FAMU. That shit is so goddamn redundant. By the time these niggas finally done picked up on some shit, let me watch this shit. Woo! God damn!
And my professor, he came to me like, oh, Bray, that was very good. Very good acting you did there. Very good. I'm gonna keep that in mind. That was very good. And I'm just like, oh my God.
The shit's hilarious. Especially the actual sex scene.
It was a lot of ooh, ahs, and just know it. Like, you could just hear whispering. I'm looking around like, oh, shit. They probably thinking all kind of shit. I'm sitting there like shitting bricks.
But it was literally like a censored sex tape. And everybody was just like...
The soft porn.
Of course, when you hear about the Lost Sextape, you think there's gonna be nudity.
Travis' face during that whole sex scene with him and that shit was hilarious, bro.
It was like Miles' first attempt at porn.
I say it was good because people were talking about it so much. Because if you talk about it that much, you had to watch it, and people were watching it more than once.
The hype was definitely built.
I can't believe he did that. Oh my God. He really did that on scene. How was it? Then you had the critiques.
We knew they had on draws, bro. We could see the little draw line in the side, bro.
I had a boyfriend at the time. Oh my God. Ooh.
You had a boyfriend when you were shooting this?
I did.
They wanted more. They was like, oh yeah, man, you should have went on. Y'all should have full on had sex. Who said they didn't?
I knew people were gonna come see it.
75% of the auditorium cleared after the Lost Sextape was over. Like, everybody left. Like, I was in shock. Like, after the shit had finished and then they was putting on the next film, you just see the auditorium get up and leave. And like, it's so messed up because other makeup people, like people's projects that still haven't been shown, are all like looking like, where y'all going? My project hasn't been seen. I'm just like, they ain't here for you, motherfucker. They ain't here for you, niggas. You suck. What's wrong with you? That was mean to say, but it was the truth, all right? Y'all were fucking garbage and terrible, and everybody just, I ain't do it. Shit, I ain't leave. I was still there. I stayed to watch everybody's project, okay? So you can't be mad at me. Be mad at everybody else that got the fuck up and left. I was messed up. I think Prey left.
I don't remember everybody else shit.
I only came to see the Lost Sextape.
People always like, bro, I seen the sex tape. I seen it. So like, yeah.
Are you proud of that?
Not really proud, but it's just like it's like one of the biggest things I ever did movie wise. Like, it was one of the biggest short films ever.
It's Prey, everybody. It's the girl with the pretty hair.
I'm a nurse.
You know, formerly, you know, the Lost Sextape girl. It's for all y'all who don't know. You know.
I even had some people like from the other classes. Oh, when we do a video, can you play a part in my video and da da da? I'm just like, okay, I'm not the sex tape girl. Like, damn, like I want to play other roles. Like, don't try me. Wait, what? Slow down. What? Me? World star. I'm gonna call you back.
Not really backlash. Folks was just mainly asking like, bro, how did you do that? How did you do that? Like, I can't even believe like y'all even did something like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did that happen? Like, folks like, it was just like wild from it, I guess. I don't play games. I play a lot of games, like Xbox and PlayStation. I don't play like this right here now. I was getting real freaky.
You eating that ass?
Like, I mean, I don't even.
That shit ain't good.
Right. I don't eat, but you know.
Shit your mouth ass,
right?
You
know, she turned that thing back on when I was.
And you was just like, hey, I
might as well eat. You know what I'm saying? She was clean, jumped out the shower. Yeah. So my brother had to eat.
How could you do this?
What?
Everybody around the whole campus is talking about me in this tape. Everybody has saw it. Everybody.
I didn't show nobody. I only showed one part. I ain't show nobody the tape.
We looking at it right now. What you mean?
I felt like I was doing a good job, but I didn't know that it was gonna look that good, you know.
The Lost Sextape definitely helped SVS go up. Definitely brought in different crowds, different popularity, different fans from different schools.
That shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
If y'all hadn't seen it, y'all need to go check it out.
Let's keep watching it.
Hell yeah, that's good. What are you talking about? Let's go to that the cum shot. Yeah.
All of that girl.
All of her.
That's my dog.
All in her face.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I gotta go, man. I gotta go check her.
Where you going, bro? We ain't gonna finish watching it.
I know we gonna.
We still got an hour to go.
Bro,
I want to see what that shit is.
I think I heard of. Bro, you know, bro, he got out. No, bro, I think I heard of. Man, you know, something like that. We gotta watch it later, bro. I gotta see what's wrong with it, man.
I'm gonna finish watching it. Shit. Damn. This thing got a big ass dick.
The best way I can describe that. Good softcore porn.
Like, people were talking to me about that. Even though it was the end of the year, people were hitting me up on social media and asking me like, yo, like, how can I see that? And because I didn't plan on putting that on YouTube, it was softcore fucking porn. Like, geez, I'm not about to put this out. And I didn't know if Prey wanted to put it out. So I remember texting Prey like, hey, you know, people are asking me to see this. I can put it on YouTube. Are you okay with that? She was like, hell yeah. I'm like, okay, well, cool. Okay, cool. She cool with it. I'm cool with it.
I definitely believed in him a lot because I would have never in my damn life ever
Bruh, what the fuck?
What's up?
Because of you, my friend about to kill herself.
That's what the fuck I think I'm here for.
Over this sex tape.
Right, so I'm here to check on her.
Fuck you do that
Think I'm here to
shit,
have tea and cookies?
Let me check on my friend.
Check on your friend. Let's go check on her. See what happened to her. I was like a Kim K. Reggie thing going on.
This is what it feels like to be stabbed in the foot.
That's why I still fuck, bitch.
What we're gonna do today is, like I said, we're gonna go through all the equipment that we're going to use on set for the feature. We're gonna split y'all up into two sections. One's gonna go with Marcel, and another one's gonna go with me. And then we're gonna switch as far as with the equipment. But basically, we're both gonna show you what it is, how it works, and then we're gonna give it to you and guide you through working. The equipment will be split into two cars, me and his, pretty much. So, book bag, we need the camera, and we need the audio bag and the mic. Okay, so Jerry, Jasmine, and Alexis, y'all will start with me, and then Lauren, Jasmine, Armani, and Ashley, y'all will start with Marcel. Once again, since I know how important audio is, I try to put audio right up there next to visual. So just think of it as, damn, if I mess this audio up, the whole shot's messed up. I've done maybe 3 or 4 SVS internships, and each of them have been quite fucking different.
So I found out about SVS through Indeed. Actually, I was on Google looking for film production jobs, and when I typed it in, that was like one of the first links that came up. And I read the description. It sounded interesting. It was saying SVS Productions, and they were looking for production interns for an upcoming project.
I put in a whole lot of applications. SVS wasn't anything that struck me in particular, but it was just one of the applications I put in. Then Miles emailed me. Well, I didn't email back quickly enough. He told me I almost missed the opportunity.
During the phone interview, my first impression of Miles, he sounded like weird. I'm not gonna lie. It was just his voice. Like, his voice was like squeaky.
So you basically just twist your hands and then it'll fold into. Did y'all know that?
You're like the only person that probably did not know that. We love you though.
Y'all think I'm stupid, don't you?
Yeah.
I was quite nervous. I think I misused a word that I don't even want to mention because like it still haunts me to this day. Yeah, I was kind of nervous. I was at work too, and he called me like right as I was at work, and I was afraid that if I didn't answer, then I would just miss out on the opportunity. So I literally like stepped out and had the conversation in the middle of the sun because this was July.
Miles has a thing, I've learned that about him, like he doesn't know how to hang up the phone. So he came back to the phone singing, not knowing that I was still on the line. He was just like singing like this like silly song, like just humming. And so like I kind of like got a good impression of him, like, you know, because this was my first time. I just moved to Atlanta in January. So I was kind of like nervous about like meeting, because, you know, his company wasn't like really like a, I never heard of it. So I was kind of like being careful with meeting up with people that I didn't know, like, or wasn't aware of. But like when I spoke to him on the phone, like his energy was really good. So like I felt more safer and comfortable being able to go there and meet him.
Honestly, off the bat, well, I met him and LJ like together. Off the bat, I knew I was gonna really like them and this and like everything that we were doing. It just already like from jump seemed really laid back, really chill.
What I've mainly used to do was have the interns just learn on set, like while we're filming and stuff, but that hasn't proved to be the best fucking policy. So instead, at the start of this internship, I decided to have like a little workshop to where all of them come in and they see the equipment that we're working with and they're able to touch it, hold it, learn about it. I don't expect them to remember everything at one time, but they'll at least be able to see what we're working with for the first time before we actually get on set.
The first time we met up was the workshop we had with the cameras and the boom mic. He was showing us how to use it. He was telling us about a project that he was getting ready to start filming, which was social. And so he wanted to make sure like the interns knew how to use the boom mic and he wanted. That's how I also met Marcel that day.
So I met Miles. I don't even know. A few years ago, in a group called the Summit, through Bobby Huntley actually, and he didn't really fit in. I'm gonna be honest with you, but he was a good guy, and we kind of kicked it off.
That was fun. I'm not particularly an equipment kind of person, though. Like, it doesn't bother me or anything, but like I don't know everything, so it was cool to kind of just be in the room with people who knew something.
They were very these people were very, very fresh, you know, very green, as they say. I thought they'd know a little bit more, but they did not, which is okay, you know. I guess he just literally did a call out like, hey, anybody just interested? No prerequisites, no, hey, do you know what a camera is? That wasn't even a question, apparently. So, as a pre-qualification, so.
Proved to be a waste of fucking time, not gonna lie. Because these niggas was still confused when we got there. But, you know, we're all learning. Just trying shit out. Just trying to see what would work.
You want to be part of SVS Productions? Yes, you want to be part of SVS? I don't think you got it. I think you got it. Get that camera off for 10 seconds. For 10 seconds. Hold that camera. You want it? You better get that shot. You better get that shot.
Do you actually want us to talk about the retention rate?
I mean, you didn't have an official team, but did you lose anybody that was consistent with you along the way?
Hell yeah. It's no hard feelings though, because like I said, a bunch of the people weren't media majors. Like, this wasn't what they were trying to do with their lives and stuff. So a bunch of them just, you know, do it, because that's when I just started. Sam.
He asked me to do a skit, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. I was in the mood to do it, but I did it anyway, and he was directing me, and I kind of snapped on him, and that was the last thing I did. Yeah, I just was like, this is not something I do. This is your dream and all that thing. But we're still friends, and I still support him, but I don't do any more skits.
Prill just never showed the fuck up.
I'm here as the SVS girl. They be telling me, gon' fuck it up, Prill. Look around, see no competition. Monopolize everything, our intuition. This is our warning, we don't play nice. You against us, might wanna think twice. Coming for the nation, and it's only the beginning.
I'm doing the loyal parody. Got the SVS girl in the back. Should be coming out tomorrow, man. If it didn't, that means something bad happened.
Miles doing his fucking job.
Right. Hey, she sweats profusely.
Prill just got there.
Like, it's time to film, right?
Prill was hot.
It's time to
film. Prill was hot. Prill was hot. Prill was somewhere getting hot.
She knew she would have to film, right? And the day would come, and it's just like, what the fuck is a Prill? Everybody's trying to call her, but she got to pick it up. It is just like, well, I guess she just...
Refer to me as the SVS girl.
Because you're the SVS girl. There's no other girl in SVS.
Emoji.
For the time being, we are accepting applications.
No, they're not.
JB was the same damn way.
Yeah.
JB never showed up. She knew she was somewhere, and JB never showed up.
Eventually, got me a little boyfriend. So, the time that I committed to doing these videos with Miles, like, I just, my energy was elsewhere.
This is when it starts to affect, your time and your schoolwork and stuff. So a bunch of them just started to, and it's, once again, it was no hard feelings, I understand. Like with Mandy, with Stephanie, with Sam, with Amber, like all of them just eventually just like, hey, Miles, I got it back to fuck up. And I have no, that's understandable.
We had some members that was with us and they didn't make it, so fuck it.
I see a lot of people come and go with Miles. So I don't really be knowing like who is who and who doing what.
Because this isn't what you're trying to do with your life. I appreciate you for helping and supporting along the way.
We always trying to add a girl to the team, but
they just never.
But the thing is, they can low-key just be replaced. Like, it's not hard to replace them. Does that sound bad?
I mean, that's just pretty much that having kind of with everybody. Like, everybody just, they were unreliable as fuck. Like, they wanted to be a part of it, but they never wanted to put in that work.
Have you beat your dick so good while I tick on your ball on top of a washing machine? Is you get that good nut that be like, oh shit! Oh!
Travis Travis's role in SVS Productions was he was legit the celebrity of SVS. Well, that's what he called himself, but he was the person who I put in the videos the most because he was so dedicated. Like I always told him, like I really appreciate your dedication as far as your work and whatnot. Like anything that I asked him to do, he was down for it. He would always do because he really wanted to do this. So once I started to notice that, that's when I really just started to push him in front of the camera more so than myself and the 3MB.
Travis was the funniest nigga on campus. I will give him that, hands down.
Yeah.
That's one nigga that I'm like low-key disappointed in that just left. Like, he really should have stayed.
I said any, mini, money, more. Catch a girl by her toe. If she holla, don't let her go. Just bend up. I will make her do the red nose. Make her do the red nose. Told her bend it over. Body in her water like a conda. I'ma show you bong like a donga. Hit you like a ronga. Take a girl, make her do the tongue like a manga.
Hey, chill with that shit.
I'm not even African. I'm not even African. Rep the SVS.
So, let's talk about when you and Biscuit left the team.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
With that, man, I just felt it was like I felt like it was supposed to be a group thing, you know what I'm saying? And it was just Miles was different. He wanted to be like the, you know what I'm saying, the Spike Lee, TP, Tyler Perry of the group, you know what I'm saying? That was his thing. So it was like, man, we supposed to be a group. That's why I think that's what happened, the name too, SVS. I was like, shit, SVS. I said that's about you know what I'm saying? That's your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up leaving because I said I was gonna let him do his thing. We was gonna do our thing. I didn't feel like I didn't want to be in the shadow. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you are a shadow.
I didn't want to be about, you know what I'm saying, just somebody like over me all the time like that. So we ended up leaving, doing our own thing.
Mentioned that the reason he left SVS was because Miles was unwilling to change the name to be inclusive. What do you guys know about why he left?
Well, he wanted to do his own thing, as far as I know.
I don't know nothing about that shit. I mean,
which was stupid because you're in Miles' shit. Like this is Miles' thing. Like you can't make him change the name. Right. So it's just like, you know, how you like you can't do that shit. This ain't your shit.
Man, trying to get shareholders of the company.
Right.
Yeah.
So because like I said, I thought the shit was stupid, but it's just like it's his. Right. Like he came up.
I can't make this man change his shit. Right, bro. Yeah, include us. We gonna be 3MB Productions.
You know, if it was a more collaborative process with them and their ideas, not even their ideas. Okay, it's not just about an idea. Okay, motherfucker, you gonna write it, you gonna film it, nigga, you gonna edit it. Like what else we got going on? But if all of that was more inclusive, then absolutely I would, because at the time it's not like SVS was official, like it wasn't, you know, LLC or anything, so it was only like 3 years in, so it would still be time to change the name, but I definitely would because it's more inclusive, like it's more collaborative now, so I wouldn't have just shutting him out. But never during that time did he come to me like, hey, I want to do more, like, hey, I want to write, I want to help with the ideas and shit. So it's never been like it's just about Miles. Like, I hate that people think that. And I get why, because I do so much and shit. But I don't want that to fucking be it. Like, I wanted a team of people to, you know, come with ideas and we all do stuff or whatnot. But it's like once people see, I guess, how much I do, and I feel like they get lazy and they get relaxed. Like, okay, Miles is doing all of this shit, so I don't need to do that. I just need to show up and do that. You don't, that's not how I feel at all. I felt that coming because towards the end of our junior year, like there were issues like coming up. Like as far as with SVS News, Trav was the host of it. And I forget why and what happened, but somehow like it got to the point where I was like, hey, you know, we can do SVS News without you, motherfucker. Like it's not like we need you to do SVS News. You're helpful with SVS News. I think you're a great host and I love you doing it, but I don't need you to do SVS News, bro. And I think, well, rightfully so, he probably got offended with that. And even with Biscuit, like I remember Biscuit saying he feels like Trav helped build SVS News, so it would be fucked up to get somebody else to do it. And I agree. I'm like, yo, I completely agree with you, but like me knowing production, we can do SVS News without you and it'll still be as successful. Welcome back to another episode of SVS News. I am Miles. Now I'm gonna be the one going around asking the questions today, and not one person asked, hey, where's Trav? Why isn't Trav doing this? And it was still a successful episode. So it was just like, I felt like I needed to do that because once again, SVS was very popular. Like SVS was very popular on campus, and I just felt like motherfuckers were starting to smell themselves. Like they just felt like they're the reason why SVS was popular and on, doing so great. And I'm like, hey, y'all get a call, like y'all get a text to be here and to do this. What do you think happens previous to that? I'm not trying to take away none of your talent and what you bring to the table, but at the same time, nigga, you see all of this up here. You see nothing of what it takes to get to the surface. That happened, and then something happened with the probate. I get like people want me to film their probates and stuff. So it was a probate where I was like, okay, I'm gonna take less money to get all of my team in. And I remember I had all the team there except Trav and Biscuit. And I was like, hey man, where y'all at? We about to head to the probate. He was like, oh, we gonna get in another way. So I already took less money for this and I told him all of this. So I felt a little offended. So another probate comes up like 2 weeks later. So I'm like, all right, so I got DJ and Marquise and I think it was like one other person. I'm like, okay, we going to the probate. And then we get a text from Trav in a group me like, hey, I'm coming in with y'all. It's like, I remember hitting him back like, nah, nigga, why don't you get in some other way? Like, what you mean, man? We're supposed to do it as a team. I'm like, well, nigga, yeah, I was trying to do that the last probate. You went off and did your own shit, which is cool. Do your thing. Those two things, and then I did 2 videos over the summer. Because once again, they didn't have no equipment and stuff. I had all the equipment and I'm still trying to put out content. I did Instagram Truths for Girls and Heat Haters Be Like. I had it promoted like on their page and stuff. And I remember him hitting me up like, hey man, I only want you to put out videos on my page that has all of us. And I was like, okay, I understand that. But I also looked at it as we're all SVS because he had a song called Corny. Let me just pull up a little snippet of this beautiful song that he wrote and did and whatnot. That what happened? Oh yeah, he's making a song, right? Yeah, see, yeah, that's actually, I think he said that's one of his favorite videos. So he had this song. Let the beat drop.
So I walked inside the club, security pat me down, and my partner said, what's up? I ain't got a girl right now, I've been single for a while, and I'm looking for a girl that can hold me down, but I'm in love.
So, this nigga drops that song like earlier in the year. This has nothing to do with SVS at all, but this is a team member of SVS Productions. So I promoted the fuck out of that song. I did the photo shoot, like the cover art for the song. Like I went ham on my page and the SVS page, like promoting that song. I'm telling all the team members like, yo, promote his song, man. Come on, man. Like this is your team member. Like, bro, come on. Like we gotta fucking support and blow this up. Like I promoted that song so much harder than he even promoted it. So how I looked at people in SVS, I don't care if you do something on the side, you're still in SVS. The team should still promote whatever the hell you're doing. So that's how I looked at the videos that I was doing. It wasn't about, hey, promote me. It was, I'm in SVS. I'm just trying to keep our content going. It was maybe a week after I put out one of those videos and he called me like, hey.
Travis and Biscuit called Miles. They said they wanted to do their own thing.
And at this same time, when I hung up the phone, I said to myself, this got to be one of the dumbest career decisions I have ever seen in my life. Still to this day, I felt that was one of the dumbest decisions involving a career I have ever seen. I'm talking about from the independent level to the studio level. I felt that was so dumb because I felt he didn't know. I know Travis. He didn't know what the fuck it took behind the scenes to make SVS what it was. I think he just felt he was funny. He was a star. He showed that people are coming up to him because people would always come up to him, Biscuit, and even Marquise about videos and stuff. And most people would not come to me. So I felt like he's getting all this attention. I felt like he felt like I can do this without you, nigga. Like I can do this on my own. I can go make my own shit.
So did they end up creating their own sort of production company and trying to do their own thing on campus?
Keyword is try.
Shots. Come on, bro. We trying to keep it. Come on, dog.
Yeah, Laugh Entertainment. It stands for Life Ain't Fair. Yeah, Life Ain't Fair. That's what we did, so we started Laugh Entertainment. Yes, sir.
I mean, it just, like I say, niggas went down for the ride. And I mean, I get it. You know, you want to do your own shit. You want to make your own shit.
Go ahead.
I just feel like it's some bullshit because it was like, you know.
I was like, I'm not even.
I feel like, you know, when you kind of ride the coattails and, you know, but that's what people do. People use you for stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, despite what they
they'll
motives.
ride you until they can't use you.
Yeah,
no
despite
more.
what they motives.
They can't use you no more. Just fall the fuck off.
It wasn't as good as the shit that we was putting out.
Yeah.
Even though it's just like, you know, y'all want to do your own thing,
Right,
go
cool.
ahead.
Yeah,
but
cool.
it's not going to be as good as we doing.
LAF for SVS Productions. Laugh Entertainment. Definitely. Hey, definitely we was a better group. You know what I'm saying? We definitely 100% we was a better group. We still was doing that. I think we still was doing that now. We still be a better group.
What makes you
Definitely.
guys better?
Just us as a group, like, we just fire. You know what I'm saying? We more entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Production-wise, I ain't gonna lie, he's fire with the production as far as the camera and, you know, the writing, he got it. But as far as just the main ingredients, you know what I'm saying? Laugh Entertainment would definitely be the better group. We definitely would be a better group.
It was all laughs.
All laughs.
It was all laughs, you know, for that boy.
I say more well known, you know what I'm saying? So we was just more, I think we were more the cooler group. We was more the cooler group, definitely. We was the cooler group people cling to.
Were he and his group the only people on campus making videos, or were there another rival production company or anything like that?
I feel like there was, but I don't remember them. You know, like there was. I mean, they tried probably. I wish I could remember them, but I don't. I'm sorry.
I mean, I wouldn't say rival. There were people trying to do things, not as memorable as we can see. Can't remember their names.
I don't even remember what they called theirs.
Of course, he had competition eventually, because I feel like SVS did kind of pave the way for other productions to start on campus.
There were these guys that started to do videos like kind of after him. I would say there was some competitiveness, if that's the word, going on, merely because both of them were in Miles' skits. I did skits with them at a point in time. I think that there was some a little tension, or maybe friendly, not friendly, who knows, you know, competition between the two.
I had no beef with them. Y'all didn't have no beef with them. It was low-key just Miles. Like, I ain't had no problem with them.
I mean,
like,
nigga,
people come and go out of this shit all the time, so it's whatever.
I was like, envy is a motherfucker.
SVS is always in some type of beef with somebody. Knowing my, and it's not even SVS is in beef. It's Miles being in beef.
You know, people tried to make it seem like it was SVS versus LAF, but it was low-key Miles versus Biscuit, if we really keeping it real. Like,
Yep. Now that was beef. That was like on-site type beef.
Oh, definitely tension. Oh, it was definitely tension. Yeah, he actually felt like we was copying because we did some stuff. We had it, like I said, we did that, the SBS News.
Mm-hmm.
So we had what is called the sit around, where we sit around and have it's like a talk show. Still answer the question, but we just at SBS News we just went around asking people what SBS. We just LAF had our own talk show.
She innocent too.
I don't believe it.
Don't ever trust it.
Anal, you said?
Oh.
Like anal? There we go. Whoa. And you?
No comment.
No comments.
You said keep coming? Dang. Keep it going.
He said no condom.
Pump it up.
No
pump it up.
I looked at just like a side step piece of SVS News. And I'm like, yo, this is whatever. But at the same time, still whatever. It wasn't SVS because it wasn't going around. But then, like 3 episodes in, because apparently I don't know if it was doing as good as they thought it would, they started going around and asking people questions. And I'm just like, yo, you don't think that, you know, this is a direct ripoff? And I'm like, even with me, it's not like I came up with the idea to do questions around the campus. I just felt like two people doing it on the same fucking campus is stupid as shit.
Almost the same thing, but not the same thing. So he pretty much off the rip, man. It was like, y'all copying my style and shit. So it was kind of hectic, you know what I'm saying? We was like, no, we ain't trying to copy. We doing our own thing.
Because they started putting out skits and stuff, and it was trash as shit. So I'm like, well, clearly y'all aren't. Well, I knew y'all weren't a fucking threat, but I was real curious to what type of shit y'all were about to put out. And
all right, Sarah Lee, I understand that you came to Laugh Entertainment Cheaters because you feel like your man Shay Johnson has been cheating on you with another college student. We go in here.
Drop bows on them. Drop bows on them. When we drop bows on them. Drop bows on them.
Shut the fuck up! Bitch! What is this? What is this?
Well, you didn't disappoint as far as the terrible fucking quality that you just put out. But it wasn't until they started, I always use the hashtag SVS Productions Takeover. One of them used the hashtag LAF Takeover. And I felt that was just a direct, I took it personal. All right. I took that very personal, that I felt like they were trying to say that LAF is about to take over. Y'all niggas ain't shit. Yeah, nigga, this LAF town now. So I remember I put a hashtag on a picture saying, fuck all these other fake ass takeovers that think they about to take over.
You know, Miles is a big instigator. You know what I'm saying? So,
Biscuit saw that, and the next day he puts up a post like a definition. I forget what the definition was, but it was a definition of a word, something like threatened. So I smile and I go and I make a post. They did a video, like it was like a complete replica. They just felt like they were replicating SVS on a such substandard freaking level, because they did a whip video. This is when the whip dance was out.
This is Live Entertainment, and this is the official ASU whip dance.
You know, like we did the Nene video, so it's like now you're trying to make a whip video for the school and whatnot, and once again, it was fucking garbage. But I mean, clearly I knew that, and everybody knew that. But I said, fuck it, I guess we about to goddamn go for it. So I put a post on Instagram saying, hey, everybody, which video was better? The ASU Nene video or the ASU whip video? And then, boom, that kind of, it did not at all. But just that post got so much, interaction from a bunch of people pretty much saying, you know, I'm being childish. And I mean, some people were encouraging it. Some people were, it shouldn't matter. It was this one girl, like, it shouldn't matter which video is better. You're both doing it for the school. I'm like, bitch, I ain't doing it for the school. I did it for me. I ain't just fucking on my face, man. Anybody worried about this goddamn school, all right? Shit. It's as long as the school wins. Man, bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. But then a bunch of people were like, fuck it. There were a bunch of people, nobody said the whip video, but a bunch of people commented on my video saying the ASU Nene video. And then here comes Biscuit. Biscuit just goes off like, hey, who gave you the idea for the Nene video? He said this is a time where we was making College Life. He tried to take the credit for the idea of College Life, and that's what really pissed me off, because I give credit where credit is due. He came up with the idea for the Nene video, but don't try to take, credit for my fucking hard work. Like, I was really pissed at that, because he legit thought that he gave me the idea for college. I'm like, you don't even know what College Life is about. Like, you've never read the script. We're literally making it. You don't fucking know shit from shit. So how can you say that you gave me that idea? So just once again, we just going back and forth in the comments and shit, and people are just commenting and really, but that's just when shit went south as far as our relationship. So that's when the tension, I guess you would say, started on campus, and we just really didn't talk to each other after that.
And anytime during that period, you were saying you thought about, man, maybe we should go back to SVS.
No, hell no. Hell no, man. I was like, nah, I can't go back to that. I can't go back. Let's might as well do shit as a group. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all put our input and make shit happen, then definitely did not want to go back.
All right, nigga, see you off. You know, good luck.
Yep.
That's nice. My brother. You
Yeah.
know,
We'll
we'll see you at the top, or we might see you from the top.
That is something.
Do you still do acting or anything today?
Yeah, I still do. Doing a little background work for some shows. I done some background work. So for right now, I'm just with the social media, doing my Instagram. You gotta keep your head up. You can't let nobody tell you anything. You gotta keep your head up. You gotta believe in yourself. Believe that, you know what I'm saying, you can do anything. Don't let nobody just tell you anything. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay strong. Don't listen to nobody else. I know what's best for you. I know what's best for you. Okay? Just believe in what I say and what I tell you, then you'll do good in life, alright? I mean, you really don't have a lot of potential. Doing some skits right now. Probably looking into some more film productions, like going to see Tyler Perry sometime. I don't know when, but definitely going to try to tap into him talking to Tyler Perry about trying to get some roles and stuff like that. So I still do my acting, definitely.
I don't wish no bad.
I wish him the best.
It was fun while it lasted, but you know, shit, even Jordan kicked people off the team too. Motherfuckers didn't make it. Motherfuckers ain't win 6 rings with Jordan. Some people only won 3 and got the fuck on, you know.
I don't like it when people try to make it seem like I don't give them a chance, or I don't, like, it's, nigga, if you want to do something, like, what is stopping you from doing it? Try to make it all on me, nigga. If I was stopping you, nigga, what's stopping you now? Nothing. Miles talks a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? I back then, I was just a lot worse as far as my shit talking. Like, I just didn't give a fuck, and I would just go on Instagram and just say some real reckless stuff.
Hey, let's clarify.
Let's clarify that.
People love us.
They
don't like him.
They don't like your
ass.
They don't like your ass.
I'm a great human being.
I mean, they felt like he was a fucking motherfucker.
Yeah, they felt like he was arrogant.
Well, he is a dickhead.
I mean, he is. Yeah, he is.
I'm about to say, hey man, he's a cool asshole.
Yeah, people just felt like he was arrogant, you know, and Miles ass just ignorant and don't care. Don't care, be instigating shit.
Miles to hear that ignorant shit and match it with 10 times the ignorance.
Yes, 100-fold. The ignorance is coming.
People will come up to us and ask us, like, do y'all got a problem with me? And we like, we don't give a fuck about you like that. Like, we ain't got no beef. You got a problem with Miles. We're good.
I'm at school.
Like, we just chilling. Like, go talk to that nigga. Like, what's Miles' problem, bro? Like, why are you talking about? Like, bro, don't come to me. Like, go to him. You know where he be at.
Whatever your issue is, solve that.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, you might get slapped. You talk crazy to me. You might
We
get
ain't
slapped.
doing shit. No, like, I ain't asking none of this. None of it at all. You just come over here confronting me like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one that fucking pissed you off.
Yeah, and then it's just like, it's weird because there's certain people we can't talk to. I gotta walk past them like I don't know them, and I know they looking at me and they see me, and I see them too, but I'm looking the other way like this, like I can't talk to your ass like that because it was going on. Like I gotta keep it pushing. So
I ain't had that problem. I spoke.
I didn't.
No, you talking about when you told the whole damn you told the whole mass communication shit that they suck.
No, their degree didn't matter.
Yeah,
or some shit like
their
that.
degree didn't matter.
Which is fucked up to say to somebody who done worked 4-5 years for a degree.
Right.
That you gonna go and tell them like, oh y'all shit don't really matter.
And then you
like,
told them niggas that they suck.
Like, come on, bro. Cause Biscuit showed me the messages.
Right.
And I'm just like, like I laughed. Like I thought that shit was funny.
Right.
But it's just like, why is he so ignorant? He didn't have to say nothing.
And you know we get into it, all these niggas saying, but this music's what I'm pursuing.